Hey guys, so I've seen your requests for another hamstring workout and of course the glute workouts, so today we're targeting the hams and the glutes. I personally think nothing makes a booty stand out more than some strong defined hamstrings to go along with it. It just takes your backside to the next level. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So first up, we have conventional deadlifts. We are doing 4 sets of 8 reps, keeping the working weight the same each set. Now, like always, make sure you get in a few warm-up sets to work up to that working weight before getting into your 4 sets of 8 reps. Now, after a few weeks of low rep ranges and training much closer to my max, my body needed a break, so I focused this session on still keeping the intensity high, but with higher overall volume, lighter loads, kept the rest between sets a bit shorter, and then also made sure to utilize a lot more machine work again, just to give my body a little bit of a rest, let my stabilizers kind of chill out for a minute. So that is kind of the whole focus of this entire workout, is really focusing in on that hypertrophy, mind-muscle connection, and just higher overall volume. So after the conventional deadlifts, I then went over and did some hip thrusts on the glute drive for 4 sets of 12 reps. Again, I just kept the weight the same. Now, you can replace these with whatever thrust variation you would like, because I know not everyone has this machine. But since I do my heavy barbell hip thrusts earlier in the week, I like utilizing the glute drive to really focus on the glutes without it being too taxing, as I find these are much easier on the lower body than barbell. So they're perfect on my ham and glute day at the end of the week when I still want to get in some thrusts and go decently heavy, or heavier than I would with a dumbbell, but I don't want to overdo it. After the thrust, I then go into this superset where I'm focusing on some single leg work. So first we got the lying hamstring curl machine, which can be substituted for the seated curl or standing cable curl if need be, depending what your gym has. And I did 10 reps per leg, making sure to really emphasize every squeeze at the top as I bring that weight up and getting that full contraction in my hamstring, making sure to utilize that mind-muscle connection. And as I lower the weight back down, really feeling my hamstring resisting that weight.
ISO, let's get it. Whoa, clear out the room, I'm coming through, they wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill, I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it, I'm today's trending topic. I put commas over bullshit, yeah, I put that on mamas. They tryna block all my blessings, they thought I lost for stepping. I bet on me and my team, ISO is what I'm rapping. Put on for the whole city, yeah, I got them rocking with me.
So once you finish your set of curls, you will get a dumbbell and get into single leg RDLs for 12 reps per leg. Now, obviously, these are great for the hamstrings, but if you want to emphasize the glutes more in your RDLs, focus on the bottom portion of the movement where your glutes are fully lengthened, because this is where they are being worked the greatest in a RDL. And then you also want to be making sure that you are driving your hips back, not just bending over with the weight, but actually intentionally pushing your hips back as you go down. So both of these tips will ensure that you are working your glutes as much as possible in your RDLs, so that way you're not only getting a good hamstring work in there, but you're also feeling your glutes working as well.
I bet on me and my team, ISO is what I'm rapping. Sending emojis, I'm blowing a pack of that OG. Don't be acting like you know me, and if you did, that's the old me. Winter time, rock a cold fleece, pocket fat, that's obese. Only talking money if it's increased. She give me brain, girl, no teeth. I touch down, bust down, she busted open for a real day. Stay Tommy'd up, trying to build it up, trying to count it up, hill figures. Don't be chilling with no lil, no. And if I do, I be real with them. Chase a dream, that's a meal ticket. ISO gang, yeah, they still with us. I put it in motion, they got me steady. Thoughts on my mind, it's weighing heavy. Watch how I shine, tell them I'm ready. I'm hitting my stride, let's get to the fetty. I was just sitting back watching them fold. Racks on me now, yeah, it's looking swole. I hold it down and I got my own. Keeping it grown, we back to the bone. Yeah.
Next up is going to be a superset using the Smith machine. And the first exercise is going to be the wide stance squat. So since I am using the Smith machine, I am really able to manipulate my body's position where it allows me to feel my glutes working as much as possible without the stability factor getting in the way. Now, I am making sure to really get as deep as my mobility allows to emphasize the bottom of the squat where my glutes are fully stretched and being used to drive out of the hole every rep. Using that wide stance is also going to add in some adductor work as well, which I love, but I also notice that I am able to keep the focus with the weight more on my backside and through my heels on a Smith squat when I take my stance wider versus standard or more narrow. So that's where I would definitely encourage you to mess around with your stance a bit and kind of get a feel for what your body really needs in terms of feeling your glutes working the greatest with this exercise. And so it's obviously not a replacement for your main free weight squats by any means, but for movements like this, where you're adding it into your training as an additional way to target or feel a specific muscle group more with an exercise, that's when the Smith machines are a great tool in my opinion.
Hey, we too fancy, can't walk past me, right up your alley, wait, I gotta play it safe, watch me isolate, watch me isolate, watch me isolate, whoa, clear out the room, I'm coming through, they wanna see what I'm about, yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill, I'm on a paper route, extra, read about it, I'm today's trending topic, I put commas over bullshit, yeah, I put that on mamas, they tryna block all my blessings, they thought I lost for stepping, I bet on me and my team.
After the squats, I got into frog reverse hypers. Now, you can do these body weight off of a bench like you guys see me do all the time, or if you're not comfortable with doing this movement in a gym yet, it's okay. You can swap it out for rounded back extensions, but I am using the added resistance of the Smith machine to take this exercise up a notch. I always do body weight with this movement, so using the Smith and the frog stance had my upper glutes fired up so quick. Now, with these, make sure you use something to lock the bar into position so it doesn't flip while doing the exercise. I use a small resistance band to tie the hook back. If you look at both sides, you'll see what I'm talking about. But we are doing 12 reps per set with these, and that is the entire ham and glute workout. So now I want you to go give it a try. Let me know how it goes in the comments below or on Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Put on for the whole city. Yeah, I got them rocking with me. I bet on me and my team. ISO is what I'm rapping.